Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if it's not your first time here, thanks for coming back. Today, I'm going to do a full face testing Essence Cosmetics. 99% of these products I've never tried before. And so I am giving you my first impressions. I created this look. And if you guys aren't familiar with Essence Cosmetics, it is a super duper affordable brand that you can find at the drugstore. And I have always been fascinated by them and I've never tried their stuff. So I want to just put it to the test. If you are new here to my channel, I love affordable makeup and affordable fashion. I feel like now you can really buy makeup on a budget and get really good quality products. Some of the things here that I tried today, I didn't love. Let's put it that way. I didn't love. So stick around if you want to see the good, the bad from Essence and see how I created this look. Okay, I've got a ton of stuff. So first of all, I'm going to start off with my eyes, and I don't have an eyelid primer from Essence, so I'm going to use the concealer that I bought. So this is the Camoflage Plus Matte Concealer. It claims to be waterproof and tattoo covering, and I got mine in the shade 20 Light Ivory. I did swatch this on my hand yesterday and I noticed it has a very strong scent. So I don't know if it's gonna linger. It has a very interesting doe foot applicator. It's like a pointy doe foot applicator, almost like a liquid lipstick type of applicator, but I'm just gonna pop this on my eyelids. Whoa, that's a little too much. Whoa, I put way too much. In general, I'm a little nervous. A lot of these products, like when I received them, I ordered half of it online and I bought half of it in store. And the stuff I ordered online when I received it was not really what I expected it to be. And I actually have somewhere to go today, so I'm hoping this doesn't come out terrible. And I don't have time to redo it if it doesn't come out good, so. It doesn't look super full coverage to me. It claims to be, but I don't need it to be like super full coverage on my lids anyway. I'm not really that worried about it. Okay, so now for my eyeshadows. So they had, at my CVS, they had quite a few eyeshadow palettes from Essence. I was surprised. I didn't really know that they had that many eyeshadow palettes. I don't know why I bought this one in particular. This color scheme is not me, and the shades look a bit lackluster. Could be my fault. I could be setting myself up for disaster. And this has a sticker on it that I cannot, for the life of me, I cannot get off. So sorry about the sticker. But this is the Salut Paris eyeshadow palette. And inside, I mean, the packaging's super cute and it has a mirror inside. These are the shades. It's more of like a cool toned palette. And when I took it home and I really looked at it, these two shades right here look exactly the same. So I think they could have done without one of those. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matte shadows and 3 metallic. They look more satin, not really metallic. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not getting my hopes up or anything. I shouldn't go into it like that. We'll see. I could be blown away. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to start off with this second shade above my, like where my crease is up to my eyebrow, just to set that concealer. All right, I'm just gonna actually create an eye look and just kind of speed through it because we have a lot of products here. I don't want this video to be a million years long. So I'm just gonna create a look and I'll come back to give you my thoughts. I don't hate that as much as I thought I was going to. The eyeshadows actually showed up pretty nicely. I thought they were going to be like so sheer that you can't even see them, but I feel like they all showed up pretty nicely. Now, I don't think that they showed up as deep as they do in the pan. I think they're a little sheerer on the eyes, but it wasn't anything that I couldn't work with. And sometimes with drugstore palettes, when you put on a shadow and you blend another shadow on top of it, it blends it away, but I don't feel like that happened with these, so I don't hate it. I'm pleasantly surprised. So I didn't use any metallics because I have something else I'm going to use, but I swatched the metallics and they definitely are more like satins. They're not super metallic, but they look okay. I think if you apply them with your finger and put down like a stickier base, like a pigment primer or even a glitter primer, I think they would probably look fine. They're definitely not the worst I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, I'll have to try those out another time, but I'm not mad at it at all. Okay, so the next product I'm very excited to try. I've heard so much about these. There's a sticker on it. CVS puts these stickers on that are literally never gonna come off. So I can't even read what the name of the product is. I think it's called the Liquid Chrome Eyeshadow. And this is in the shade 01 Zinc About You. And it's like this super metallic-y, cream-ish shadow. Like if you look at it, it's pressed like a single shadow, but apparently it's creamy. I haven't even touched it yet. So I think this color is gonna look good with this more cool toned, pinky, gray situation I got going on. So I'm gonna just apply this with my finger. Whoa. I didn't expect that. Can you guys see that? Holy moly. It is like liquid chrome. Beautiful. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. I kind of want to get more colors of it. It's more than anything, it's a lot of sparkles. I definitely could see myself using this as more of a topper shade in a more sheer application. I'm really pleased with the eye products. I definitely didn't think I was going to be happy with this. I had high expectations for this, and for good reason. So I like that. So I have two liners. I got a black liner and I got a brown liner. I think I'm going to use the brown. I've heard a lot about the other black liner. I'll put it up on the screen. I don't have it with me right now. This black liner I've heard is so good, but I don't know. I kind of want something not so dramatic with the liner today. So I am going to use this brown liner. So this is the Essence Eyeliner Pen, and it says it's long lasting, and it's in the shade 03 Brown. I'm super picky about brown liners. I haven't really found one that I love yet. Either they look so sheer that they don't even look like there's much going on, or they look so dark that they almost look like a light black. So I'm excited about this one. Let me just swatch it on my hand. Oh, whoa. The tip is pretty thick. It's a felt tip pen. The color looks pretty good. I love the color of this because it is actually brown. Like, it does look brown. I don't think I'm going to do a wing. I'm a little too scared with the tip of this pen. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do a wing. Okay, so that was a bit of a struggle. The tip of it is just so thick, it's so hard to draw a wing. So these are not even close to even, I'm not gonna lie. The wing part's a little patchy, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the brown shadow and I'm just going to basically just go over the eyeliner to set it so that it doesn't move around, because I'm a little worried, and to maybe fill in the patchiness a little bit. So now I'm going to go on to mascara. This is probably the most hyped product from Essence. It's the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. With the green piping and green graphics, they have a million mascaras. Well, maybe not a million, but a lot. But this is the one that a lot of people talk about. Now, I have used this in the past. It's been quite a few years and I didn't really see the hype with it when I used it. Now I have absolutely terrible lashes. I absolutely have to put a lash primer down. I don't have a choice. So I already know with this mascara, if I don't put a lash primer down, I'm not going to like it. I already know that. I'm going to put down a lash primer and I'm gonna try this on top. Just because I would do that anyway with any mascara I wear, period. It doesn't matter what it is. So I wanna give it like a fair chance. I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs Velvet Primer. So that's one coat with a lash primer. I don't hate it. It's better than I remember it being for sure. Like it did lift my lashes. It did give a little bit of volume, a little bit of length. So I'm going to wait just a few moments and then I'm going to add a second coat and see if that helps build it up even more. Now, in the meantime, while I was waiting for my lash primer to dry, I actually prepped my under eyes. I always use a color corrector under my eyes. It doesn't matter what concealer I'm wearing because I have, if you didn't notice, the most dark hyperpigmentation underneath my eyes. I really find this Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in light to medium is like my holy grail product. I can't live without it. I use it every single time I wear makeup. And if you have dark circles, I so totally suggest that you check this out. It's not affordable, like it's not drugstore, it is a little pricier, but it lasts forever because you really only need the tiniest little bit underneath your eyes. I did put this underneath my eyes to prep for the concealer. Again, I'm trying to give it a fair shot. Okay, so I'm going to add a second coat of mascara. Let's see what happens. And that's with a second coat. Okay, I like it actually. And this is a little bit more of a drier formula, so I prefer that. And I feel like only as it gets older, it's gonna dry out more and more, and I think I'm gonna like it more and more, so. Okay, and it's under $5. It's crazy what drugstore makeup does nowadays. It's crazy. Okay, so now we're gonna go to complexion. I have already prepped my skin with a moisturizer and an SPF and an eye cream and under eye corrector and all that jazz. So I could not find a foundation from Essence. This is the closest thing I could get. So this is the MySkin Perfector Tinted Primer, Instant Blur Effect, Natural Matte Finish. I got mine in the shade 10 Light Beige. Okay, now, this claims it can be worn alone for natural coverage or under foundation for smoother makeup application. So it says you can use this alone as almost like a blurring, natural looking type of coverage. I'm gonna try it like that today. I'm gonna actually just put it on my fingers and just more focus this in the center of my face where my pores are. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, it's very moussey, very moussey. So I'm just gonna focus this in my T-zone. It feels a little greasy, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, that feels weird. Very, very strong scent. Whoa, very perfumey. Okay, so this is what my face looks like after applying that tinted primer. I don't feel like it blurred my pores. Like you can still very much see my pores, but I definitely think it mattified me. Like automatically it gave the center of my face a more mattified appearance, which I like. I don't like super dewy products right in the center of my face because I feel like it enhances my pores. So I don't feel like it enhanced my pores, but I don't feel like it blurred them either. I feel like it just mattified and gave like a very, very sheer coverage, but enough that it just evened out a little bit of my skin tone there. So I am definitely gonna have to go in with some concealer and spot conceal, but actually I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Here's the scariest part for me. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I am like so loyal to Tarte Shape Tape. I just don't feel like I've found anything as good. I just feel like I need something that's super full coverage. I need something that stays like put, and it is a little drying and a little matte, but I feel like it's the only one that doesn't crease on me. But this claims This claims to be matte and full coverage as well. So this is what I used on my upper lids, the same concealer I'm gonna use underneath my eyes. And also I'm gonna spot conceal with it. So let's see how this looks. Are you making food?
Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Okay, so right off the bat, I don't hate the coverage. Actually, the coverage looks pretty good. I will say it does look a bit dry already, and it definitely is enhancing any kind of lines or bumps I have underneath my eyes. Again, if you don't have as dark circles as me, or like if you don't have a lot of texture under your eyes, you might be okay with this. But it's not terrible. It's not the worst concealer. So I'll have to see how it wears for the rest of the day. And I will put a note just right on the screen to let you guys know what it kind of looked like by the end of the day. Now, I did put concealer over the primer, like in the spots where I usually conceal around my nose, on my chin, and it definitely looks cakey over that primer. So I don't even know if I can show you guys like the side of my nose. All right, so I'm gonna move on. So it's not terrible. And again, I think it's under $5. So, I mean, the coverage is there. All right, now this, I'm not using this because this is what This is the MySkin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder Instant Blur Effect Natural Matte Finish. This is in the shade Light. Oh my God, on screen it looks fine. In person, this looks straight up orange. It's orange, guys.
Girl, look how orange you look, girl.
So I can't use this under my eyes. Maybe when I have foundation on, I can set my foundation with this, but I cannot possibly use this under my eyes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my under eyes with my usual powder that I use. This is the Patrick Star and MAC Patrick's powder, which is no longer sold, so just ignore it. Just pretend like I used the Essence one. Okay, so it definitely looks dry. It feels very dry under my eyes. Like, it's sucking all the moisture out of my eyes. It is what it is, you know? So we're gonna move on. This is another product I'm super excited to use, and I've heard a lot about it. I'm gonna open it up here. So this is the Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder Palette. This whole thing, it comes with 4 bronzers and a huge mirror, and it retails for $9.99. I mean, that's incredible. So I feel like it's good for a lot of different skin tones, or if you're like me, you're more on the light fair side, that as you get darker in the summertime, you could transition to different colors. And they're matte bronzers, which I prefer a matte bronzer. I just feel like it's more flattering on my skin. I also bought their bronzer brush. It's definitely more of like a travel-sized brush, but it feels really fluffy. So I'm gonna try it out with this bronzer brush today. So I'm gonna take the top 2 colors, the 2 lightest colors, and I'm gonna combine those. That's pretty, I like that. I maybe should have just used the lightest shade because I think this shade's a little too warm for me right now. Still pretty. And I like the brush. Okay, and now this is another like super hyped and probably another one of their most known products is their Pure Nude highlighter. Now in person, it looks a lot darker than it does on screen. And I'm a little worried it's gonna be too dark, but I think I got the lightest shade. This is in the shade 10 Be My Highlight. I've heard also that this is like a super subtle type of highlight. You know, it might go on more sheer. Okay, so I have my Real Techniques setting brush. And I'm gonna take the, whoa. Whoa. That looks orange. It's very, very subtle, which I prefer, to be honest. Like in person, I can't even see it. I'll have to try this out as I get a little more tan as the year goes on. Okay, another like super hyped up product is their blushes. So this is called The Blush. Okay. And it is in the shade 40 Beloved. Beloved? Beloved. Beloved? Beloved. Beloved. It's just like a really nice pinky sort of neutral pink blush. So I'm gonna pop that on my cheeks. Pretty, pretty, I like. It's pretty, it's very sheer, which I prefer in a blush, that you can build it. So now I'm going to do my brows. So this is the Eyebrow Pen Semi-Permanent, a stain basically. So this has a 3-prong tip. I feel like if you have very sparse brows, this is not going to be precise enough, but I have pretty large brows, so I think it'll be all right. Now I have the Milk Makeup one, which is the same tip. And what I typically like to do with that is I like to outline my eyebrows with a pencil and then go in with the pen. But I'm actually just going to use the pen and see what that looks like first before I do that. Okay, so it added a little bit of color. It's very sheer though. And I feel like with these types of pens, it, like I said, it's super hard to get like very precise. I feel like it's just more of a filling in tool, not a shaping tool. And I don't know, if I'm wearing this much eye makeup, I do like to shape my brows. So I'm actually gonna go in with the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit in the shade 3.5. And I'm gonna shape my brows a little bit and then fill it in with the pen. So those are the brows done. I don't really think it's necessary. It's not like a standalone type of product. So you kind of have to make your own decision based on that. I am going to set my brows with the Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara and Filling Fibers. So this is supposed to be a 3-in-1 color, fill, and shape. So it has fibers, so it's supposed to actually kind of add to your brows. This is the color 04 Ashy Brows. Okay, so I definitely think that added more fullness to my brows. It made them fluffier looking for sure. So I'm gonna have to tell you guys how long it lasts, because for me, like, I like something that holds my brows in place, like super holds them, because I've got, again, quite thick brows. So I don't find a lot of brow gels that really hold my brows in place. So if this does, I'll be super happy about that. I like the color on me too. Okay, we're down to the end here. We're going to do lips next. I've heard really good things about their lip liners. So I got 2 shades. These are the Essence Stay Lip Liners 8 Hours. And I got the shades 03 So Default and 02 Tea Time. I have one of the lipsticks, which I'm going to try out. So this is in the shade 03 Bold. The packaging on this is cute. I mean, it feels kind of cheap, but it looks cute with the white matte top and the gold bottom. Oh, this color looks so pretty. It's definitely my type of color, like just a warm nude color. Neither of these lip liners really match it, unfortunately. But I think I'm going to go with the first one, which was Tea Time. And I'm gonna line my lips with Tea Time. And then I'm gonna take the lipstick, and I think this is supposed to be a matte finish. Yeah, semi-matte it says. And it's cute, it's got the little embossed E on it. Very pretty color, and actually it does match that lip liner, very nice. I love that, I love that combination. It's very, again, a unique color. It doesn't necessarily go with this eye look, but I love this combo. Okay, and now my last 2 steps. This is another like super, super hyped up product. This is their Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss, and it's the clear gloss. Now, people rave about this and say how beautiful and amazing this lip gloss is. And again, it's very inexpensive. I think it's $3. So I'm gonna try this out. I'm not gonna go directly from the applicator because it's gonna not be clear anymore. So I'm gonna add this to my finger. Oh yeah, wow. Ooh, that feels so nice. And it is very glossy. I mean, again, I just used my fingertip. I bet if I went in with the applicator, it would be even more glossy. Wow. It's very gel-like on the lips. Love it. That's so pretty, guys. I love it. Okay, okay, okay. All right, we're down to the last step, which is my personal favorite. We're gonna do some setting spray now, okay? So they have quite a few setting sprays, but I got the You Better Work setting spray.
You better work.
Love the name. And this says gym proof, which is good because I'm dancing today. I teach ballroom dancing, so I am actually going to go get coaching myself today. So we'll see if this actually makes all of this last. So this is fixing spray, sweat resistant, anti-shine. So it is more of a mattifying spray. I don't really like mattifying sprays. I don't know why I picked this one, but here we are. So let me try it out. Okay, the spray is a bit aggressive. It smells like diapers, like clean diapers, but it smells like diapers. It's kind of weird. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look using a full face of Essence makeup. So there were some good things and some bad things. I love all the eye products. Okay, and then the complexion stuff. I did not really love this primer. Like, the more it's sitting on my skin, it's kind of just looks dry on my skin. So I think, like I said, if you have like really good skin or even oily skin, I think this might work better for you than it does for me. I have a pretty normal skin type. This concealer, it's not the worst concealer in the world. It's not my favorite. The coverage, actually, now that it's sitting on my skin, I don't feel like it's full. I'd say it's like medium to full coverage. I don't really love building up concealers too much because I feel like too much product under my eyes makes it look worse than anything else. So the more it's sitting here, it's definitely dry. It's definitely enhancing texture under my eyes. But so if you don't have the problem of texture under your eyes or you don't have super dark circles, I think this could be a good affordable option for you if you're looking for a matte concealer. All right, and then the rest of the complexion, the bronzer palette, I really like. I'm gonna continue to use this. The highlight, I'm not sure about this. I think when I have a little bit more of a tan, this is going to look better on me than it does right now. The blush is nice. It's a blush. I mean, it blended out nice. It's, again, super affordable, so I do like that. For the eyebrows, the eyebrow pen, I would probably just skip. The brow gel, I do like. It doesn't make my brows feel crunchy, but I do feel like they're holding, and I liked the color on me, so I would recommend that. And then the lips, I loved. Actually, I think this is my favorite part of the whole thing. And then lastly, the setting spray. The smell of it kind of threw me off, I'm not gonna lie. I think there are other mattifying sprays at the drugstore, like Milani's Make It Last setting spray. That is more of like a long-lasting type of spray, and it doesn't have a weird scent, so I would probably check that out for just a couple dollars more. All right, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comments if you've tried.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Come on, really? Let me know your thoughts on Essence Cosmetics, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.